Hello, Gemini, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul communicator and mentor. Today, I have an intuitive soul communication reading for you. We will look at the trajectory that your soul would like you to be on, as well as where you actually are in that trajectory. And I will also follow up with some advice in an extended reading, which is available in the link below. So let's get started with your reading. Very exciting. So keep in mind, this is the soul portion. So this is kind of like what your soul wrote out for you. We're not quite where you are yet, but this is where your soul would like you to be paying attention. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, the World, and the Son of Swords, Son of Arrows. So what this is that you spend a lot of time building up your world in a certain way, very complete, very grounded, full of so many different facets, okay? And then all of a sudden, this force comes in from the divine, from somewhere else, and it kind of like throws you off your feet. Like, wait a second, this is totally different than anything that I've been building or where I thought I was going. Throws you completely off your feet into a different world, the world coming together. It helps you see things in a completely changed and different perspective, where different parts of you are now harmonizing. And then in this world, you then get into this mode of trial and error. So that's an interesting idea, because it is the concept of the beginner's mind kind of helping you. So it's not like the world changes and everything is perfect and you have everything you need. That's one level. You have to learn how to be in this world. And that's where this idea of very open, trying again, not being afraid to look foolish or stupid, just trying and succeeding through trial and error. So basically what your soul is saying to you is, Gemini, you don't have to get it right the first time. Okay, the important thing is that you keep trying until you do. So that is kind of the big overarching soul message for you right now. Let's see where you actually are in relation to this. So show me Gemini's current path, please. Okay, I'm going to do 4 for that. Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Sun. Okay, we are at the moment of a breakthrough. We are right about to break through, Gemini. Okay, so what this says to me is that there has been a shift. There has been something changing in your life, in your world, that has you set in a completely different direction than where you were going before. So this can be good and it can also feel bad. So if you were on the top, like a swing that was going up, now you're on the downside of it. If you were down, you're coming up. So you're the opposite of where you were. And we have the 8 of Swords next, the oppression card. So in this place, you're feeling a bit stuck. You're feeling cornered. You're feeling defensive because you can't quite explain to other people what's really going on with you and what your stance truly is. There's a part of you that knows it's much bigger, knows it's more confident, knows it can handle all of this, but it's staying small because it's just like you can't answer the people's questions. They're asking you things and you can't give them any kind of satisfying answer. So when you're trying to defend your position, they're really just not listening to you, or they keep just coming back with more, and then you feel more and more insecure and more defensive. So you're headed for the truth. This is like a come to whoever you want to say, come to mama, come to Jesus, come to something moment where you're forced to really confront the shadow. And what that means is that you're really forced to be honest about the way something is, even if it is a very ugly truth, even if it's a truth that you've been running from. But you have got to look this truth in the face, really swallow it, admit it, and say it. Because until you do, this hawk is not going to be able to stand up in its full presence, you know. You're always going to feel defensive. You're always going to feel a little off. And it's a really strange feeling, Gemini, because there's this very deep inner part of you that says, yeah, but I know that what I'm doing is right. I know that where I am is okay for me. I know that all these things. But when it filters out through your words and the outside and how you're appearing to others, it's not consistent. Others are not feeling that same security that you have inside. Others are not seeing that same logic. And that's why there's like a missing piece of information for you inside yourself that you've got to face. I'm going to draw some more about this card right now, actually. I was going to wait, but let's do it right now. Okay, tell me more about the truth. What area of life, please? Okay, so we've got Five of Pentacles. This is relationships as well as financial considerations, financial money. You've got to come and really face reality about this, okay? And to know, yeah, you've just got to level up and be very honest. This is the end of delusions, the end of hope, Gemini. You've got to level up. And then here we are, the Sun. Then you're back on your path again. So what I feel like is related to our first reading. We've got, you've had this stage where you've built things up, but then the swiftness, your soul has come in and said, okay, we're changing that. The Wheel of Fortune. So you're not quite to the world phase yet. Okay, the world phase is going to happen when you meet this truth head on, and then you have a better understanding, a deeper love for yourself and why you're here. Okay. Now I'm going to end this reading here. I'm going to continue it on the link below, but we're going to get a little bit even deeper into your soul message. And I want to find out some more practical advice for what you can do to really get yourself back on track, okay? Because the steps are laid out here, but there's a little bit of things that need to be filled in. So I'll look forward to seeing you shortly on the next video. And if not, I look forward to seeing you next time, Gemini. Have an awesome, awesome day.